from Landbay, who are one of the key sponsors of the 3MC Mortgage Academy. So firstly, Ian, I just want to thank you and Landbay for partnering with us and coming in today to support the Academy.
Thank you, James. It's been a really good day. I think it's kicked off with some sessions on taxation, a lot of kind of interest, a lot of feedback, and a lot of conversation generated off the back of it as well. I think it's been great to be involved with the whole team today, so I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, excellent.
Still some hours left in the day as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So, just wanted to ask you a few questions now, if I could, just to get an understanding really what the reasons were, the motivating factors behind getting involved with the Academy really. Okay, so what I suppose from Landbay's perspective, what was the main motivating factor behind sort of supporting the Academy moving forward?
Well, one, 3MC have been a great supporter of Landbay for the 8 years I've certainly worked at Landbay, and I've seen lots of brokers grow from case managers into brokers over the years, and I basically wanted, and Landbay wanted to be more involved in that. We want to give back in regards to the content we can hopefully provide. Obviously, a lot of different things, and lenders' perspectives on certain criteria. So yeah, we just wanted to bring back and add value, and obviously I'd love to see the journey from the case manager we saw today right through to being brokers, fully fledged brokers.
Yeah, excellent. So I think you've already kind of touched on a second question anyway, but I mean, looking at what the main objectives are, sort of moving forward in sponsoring the Academy, was anything else sort of that's really come to the mix there?
The good thing for you to invite Landbay and get involved is that every lender's got a different perspective on criteria. So some very black and white criteria with regard to limited company. There's lots of different nuances with regard to different lenders, and I think obviously one, we want to give Landbay's kind of take on nuances, but also try and add some foundation to the stuff you build on a day-to-day basis in the training academy. Obviously see you in that nice room that you've got the guys all and the ladies gathered together. It's great, the actual kind of camaraderie you generate, and the ability for not just throwing them into the role, getting them into the case manager first, and then obviously moving into the academy from there. I think it's a fundamental step.
It's that nurturing process, exactly, really, isn't it? Yeah, okay. And maybe looking at it from, if we look at our academy, and maybe, as a BDM, you're on the road a lot of the time, you go into a lot of different organisations. How does the academy compare to maybe what you're seeing within other organisations?
I don't really see it. I mean, I think more brokers should do it. I think what you see typically is that they do potentially start as a case manager, but they don't get the kind of support and the fundamental training that you need to then move to become a broker. And I think it's a key concept. It's a key idea if you work with them to make sure they don't make the common mistakes that many new brokers might make. Yeah. Then they're going to be hitting the ground running far faster. They're going to be more educated, different lenders' perspectives. Obviously, the kind of main criteria you're building into them as well. It's a great stepping stone into being a very competent broker an awful lot quicker. Yeah,
and would you maybe say that currently within the industry there's maybe a bit of a lack of investment when it comes to the sort of training and development of new talent?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. I don't go to every broker in the country, and I'm sure there are some, but yeah, I mean, this is great for me to see. I think there's a great future in this with regard to being able to create the new brokers of the future. We're seeing lots of new younger brokers, which is great. And I think that the way you've set the concept up to start from case manager and moving into the academy, then moving into broker, I think 100% it should be done more often. I think far too often, unfortunately, people are thrown into the role, probably don't enjoy it because they're thrown in at the deep end, whereas the support and the actual knowledge they gain through going through the academy is fantastic. And I think you'll end up hopefully with a significantly stronger broker and a more resilient broker with regard to challenges that will be faced, because every lender has got different perspectives on the market, and obviously you're instilling that very early on in the stage.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, I suppose, is there anything else particular that you would maybe like to see brokerages doing to help and accelerate the learning and development of its people?
Yeah, 100%. They all need to have a 3MC academy. I think lots of different firms do it differently. I mean, as I say, you are, in my patch certainly, the only company that offer the academy role. I think it's worth promoting across the board. I think more should do it, and I think, as I said before, too many are just thrown in the deep end and probably fail. And I think the way you do it as well is nice, that there's not too many at once, because if you had I suppose an academy that had 100 kind of entrants, how many of them would actually kind of go through to being graduates essentially? I think the way you work with them, the close proximity, the actual engagement you have on a day-to-day basis will mean that the majority, if not all of them, will kind of graduate into being great brokers.
Yeah, let's hope so. And that's absolutely brilliant. I mean, listen, from our point of view, we're really grateful for the help and support that you've offered for us. Thanks for your contribution today, not only with our newer members of the team, but also to the wider team as a whole. And really look forward to seeing you part of your next visit.
Brilliant. Thank you.